All right, guys. So, working on this truck, basically an Isuzu NPR medium duty truck. It needs a clutch. So, I got everything torn apart already. I don't know if you'll be able to see very well, but flywheel's got all these cracks in it. Truck's got 400,000 miles on it, and one of the springs broke that holds the throttle bearing to the clutch fork, so there was no clutch engagement. So obviously I've got everything torn apart. If I've got the old clutch out, clutch still had some material left on it. Clutch was replaced a couple years ago, but the spring broke. So now I finally get to do it, and I'm replacing everything. So the flywheel, well, the flywheel, as you can see, the new one doesn't have a tone ring for the starter to engage to start the vehicle. I already pounded it off of that one. It's a press fit, so I've got to put it on this one. Well, it's too small because it is a press fit. So, trick I learned back in high school was training fluid. Put the part, don't see it, yeah, right there, in training fluid, heat it up, and it will expand. And it should, in theory, set in place on the flywheel. I learned it doing differentials. So we did it with my old Chevy truck. Put bearings in ATF that was on an electric skillet, heated up, and bearings just fell right in place because we didn't have a press to press them onto the carrier. So I'm gonna try it with this. So let's see how well it works. So we just got it on there. Hopefully it doesn't destroy this drum. But I don't know if you can hear it, but it's bubbling. So let that warm up. I'm gonna get everything set in place, ready, so I can just pull it right out and put it right back in onto the flywheel. So hopefully it goes fairly smooth without burning myself. While that's heating up, wipe this down real quick. Make sure it's all clear of debris, ready to go on. Got my gloves. Don't know how well they're gonna work. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this without burning myself. Don't really know how long I need to wait for that to heat up enough. I can't figure it'd be too much longer. And it's basically boiling the training fluid right now in the middle. So it might be hot enough. It smells like it's hot enough. It smells like not very good. Let's put it that way. So get my hammer. Pliers, and I guess turn this off, and we'll go for it. Right way. Oh, look at that. Nope, you gotta go back in. Not quite hot enough yet. So, turn that back on. Hit that back up. I wanted to real quick. But there are 5 quarts of training fluid in there, so it's probably going to take a lot longer to heat that up enough. Heat up all of the fluid enough to get it to work, so we'll be back. Only if you could smell this. It might actually be hot enough now, so I don't know. Definitely boiling a lot more than it was before, so I might let it sit for another minute or so and then try it again. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Don't drop my pliers. Look at that. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Alright guys, so it is the next day. As you saw, I got the tone ring onto the new flywheel using the ATF trick, boiling ATF to heat it up to get it pressed on there. So today I went ahead and put the new pilot bearing in and trying to get the dowel pins out of the old flywheel, which I got this one out, throw it around. It's a little dinged up trying to get it out. Had to use the torch and some pliers. So, but at least I got the overall length. I can try to match this up to a new one. I couldn't get the other one out, so hopefully I'll be able to find some somewhere in town. But I'm going to go do that and try to get this clutch back in and training bolted up today. So I know it's a little short video, but hopefully that boiling the ATF trick kind of helped you guys out. So there you go. So I got the dowel pins in, got new ones, but I wanted to mention that since I did use, I know it's dark over here, sorry. Since I did use transmission fluid to heat up the ring for the flywheel, I'll still also be able to use that. If you go back and check out one of my other videos, I actually use automatic transmission fluid as diesel fuel. So if you haven't seen, go check out that video. Alright guys, I'm back. I lied. I wasn't going anywhere yet. So I've got another predicament. So that's the input shaft of the trans. Clutch is kind of in, but it's not tight because I don't have an alignment tool. So what I've got going on here, got the old pressure plate or the clutch disc. Got this outer section right here is an old piece of a fence post. This inner piece up top here comes all the way down to the bottom. It's an old spindle to a mower, a riding lawnmower. So the fence post fits in there. I got a weld. I'm gonna mark and run some beads down the sides of this as splines, so it'll actually spline into that. Now, my bearing fell somewhere down here. Give me a minute. So that's the old pilot bearing. As you can see, that's like a perfect fit over the spindle. So I'm going to go ahead, weld this fence post around the outside of the spindle, weld some splines onto the sides, and then we'll try to make the clutch as straight as possible so I can stab the trans and make it easy. Hope this works, and hopefully gives you guys some ideas if you guys run into this same kind of problem. Alright, so I kind of got ahead of myself and I went ahead, got the trans all bolted up, back in and everything, and I didn't show you the finished product. So run my welds along the bottom. Excuse me. Ran some beads for the splines. So as you saw before, fits in the pilot bearing. And it fits in there. It doesn't turn. It's a little loose, but it worked, obviously. Got the trans in. So hopefully that can give you guys some ideas, helps you out. Just in case you guys ever run into this problem. So hope you enjoyed.